Hi, welcome to my channel. I am Zoe Burton. I am author of Pride and Prejudice Variations, uh, and this video represents a new thing that I'm going to try, and I'll tell you about it as I read to you on this blog post. Sorry. So, welcome to the Writer's Journal. It's been a long time since I've written one of these posts. It's actually been a long time since I've done any blog posts at all. Even writing has been difficult. It's all the fault of the pandemic that we've been living through the last year and some months. I know I'm not the only person, creative or otherwise, who is tired. Tired of the uncertainty and stress of social distancing, staying home all the time, and mask and vaccine debates. It's all been very wearing on the morale of many people all over the world. Even if you're out and about every day, going to work in person, shopping, and so forth, it's still in the back of your mind. You wonder if this is the day you'll be infected with the virus and how bad it will be. You wonder if you'll be allowed the medication you need or if you'll be told to wait until you have to be hospitalized. You'll worry about paying the bills if you're out of sick days, or maybe you didn't have any to begin with. Again, you might not feel worried, but the thoughts will linger in the back of your mind. I have stayed home for the majority of the last year and some months. 8 months? Maybe not that many, but several. And I have kept my focus on what is going on in my house and in my yard instead of what's going on in the world outside my house. Still, I feel the same fatigue. I'm tired of all the same things everybody else is. I've done what I can to combat negative feelings this year. I've doubled down on God time, though I still do miss days far more often than I should. I've made sure to take my vitamins and supplements, C, D, and zinc included. I limit social media time. I get outside in the sun, I make sure I get plenty of sleep, and I do things I enjoy, including reading and the occasional dirt track race. Despite these measures, I'm still feeling run down. One of the results of this fatigue is that I'm not getting as much done as I used to, including blog posts. I just don't have the energy, especially if I've had to leave my house or do physical work. I have lots of ideas, which is an improvement in my opinion because I didn't even have those for a while. But the follow through is almost non existent. I don't like this, not at all, and I'm working on it. To that end, I'm going to try a new thing, which is what this video represents. It's something I've thought about before but have never done. I'm going to record some of my blog posts, starting with this one, and upload them here to my YouTube channel. Technically, I don't think it will qualify as a podcast, but it might. I've seen other people do podcasts that did not have guests or a second speaker. And Leanie and Rose tell me that as long as it has, an intro with music and an outro with music, then it qualifies as a podcast. Well, this one may go up without the music. I don't know. We'll see. Because, like I said, it's taken me a week. This blog post went up like a week or more ago, and I'm just now. This is like the fourth or fifth time I've videotaped this post, and it's the second time on my phone, and I have to use a mirror back behind because my selfie camera has a crack across it because my phone got dropped one too many times and just couldn't handle the rough handling that I put it through. And so I have to use the back camera, which means I have it in the holder and I have it slid out to the side, and I had to use a mirror to make sure I was all angled right and everything. It's crazy. But at least you'll be able to hear me, because the first one I did, I looked really good in, but you couldn't hear me. So here we go. Anyway, I have other ideas besides this one. I have an idea for 2 courses I could teach. One is how to crochet, and actually what I could do with that is there's a website that's like sort of a tutoring website, and you can teach classes, and there are people there that teach crochet, and I could teach crochet. And there's a second class I also have an idea for, but since I can't seem to get one foot in front of the other for very long right now, I'm not going to jump into these other ideas. We'll just focus on the blog first. You might ask why I would do this. Why do you put yourself out there? Why are you making these videos? And I say, oh, well, you're going to say this too. You're going to say you already have balls you have dropped in the last several months. Why would you start something new? And it's true. I've dropped a dozen balls and I can't seem to get them picked back up. I don't know that I have an answer to that question. Why would I do this? Other than to say that this is a new thing that I want to try. One of the things the pandemic brought home to me is that there are things that I have been putting off for one reason or another, and that I should give those things a shot. Like traveling is one. I would love to buy a Class B or Class C RV and take my dog and travel. I want to go to Gettysburg and look at all the Gettysburg stuff. I want to go to Yosemite. I want to go to Texas. I want to go visit my aunt in Arizona. I want to visit Rose in Georgia. I want to go Tombstone, Arizona. I want to go to all these places and visit and just do touristy things. I want to go to Dollywood. I want to go to Loretta Lynn's ranch. I could be dead tomorrow. And I have spent a very long time isolating myself. Even before the lockdown began, I tended to isolate myself, but especially since. And I'm done with it. I want to put myself out there. I want to do things. I may not get to buy buy an RV for 3 or 4 years. But I'm going to try at some point. I'm just done with putting stuff off. I could be dead tomorrow. So I'm going to put myself out there and do some of the things I want to do, like videoing these videos and teaching these classes. If I fail, I fail, but I might not fail. I might succeed beyond my wildest dreams. So I have to try. So how has the craziness of this last 18 or 19 months affected you? Feel free to leave a comment below and let me know. And in the meantime, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.